I came here in 2014. Our airport was not, like it was closed, so we couldn't get out of from Syria, so we had to go to another country. As soon as we landed at the airport, I looked up and I was like, oh my God, this is so different. The airport was clean, there was food, there was water. And as soon as I got off the plane, I just saw like all those places that were open and serving people. And I was like, wow, people eat here. Like they can just pay for food and they just can get it. I was sad, I was very sad. I looked at my mom and I cried. A kid was eating his sandwich and he was like, I don't like this. So he just took it and threw it away. Do you remember when we were in Syria and, we really wanted food? And she was like, yeah, but it's okay. Like, let's just keep walking. In Syria, there's a war going on. 2011, actually, is when it started. I was 7 years old at the time. I lived in Aleppo. Things were not as bad when the war first started, but it got really bad. I had to walk to school every single day, and by the time I got there, I was like exhausted. I used all my energy trying to get out of like the not safe zones, the zones that nobody will walk through, and it would take me like 45 minutes to an hour to walk. One time, I was at school. We heard gunshots, and it was normal at first because, gunshots, bombs, we always heard that, and it was just part of our life. And we heard like a kid, he was like, they're outside, everybody get down. So we all just like found a wall, stood next or ducked down, and then we waited there for like 3 hours maybe. And that was right in front of my school where I was supposed to be educated. I was very afraid at first. It was really hard because it was really hard to make any friends actually, because I couldn't talk, I couldn't speak English at all. I had a lot of teachers helping me out. I had a teacher translate word for word for me, like when I was taking tests, and instead of taking 30 minutes on a test, I would take 2 hours. Freshman year, we were talking about our dreams and stuff, and that same year I had lost my dad for lung cancer, stage 4. I've been through this, and I really want to help other people and families through what they would go through, and hopefully by the time I'm an oncologist, there would be probably a cure, hopefully. When I took the ACT sophomore year, I was like, if that's my ACT score, I'm probably not going to go anywhere. Sophomore year, I took the ACT by myself, and my reading was like a 10. My English was like a 13. I took a lot of practice tests. Every time I took it, I would be like, okay, I made a mistake. Why did I make a mistake here? I would look on reading strategies, and I would check, and I would be like, okay, I'm going to try this now. Didn't work? All right, I'll do the next one, and just keep on going. The biggest thing, I was like, you know what? I lived in Syria. I'm here. I have a lot of options. I'm going to take care of business. Like, I really just, I'm going to get to where I want to be. And having that mindset, my goal was a 32. I did not get a 32. I got a 30. I'm taking a lot of hard classes, but I try to live in the moment. I just try to have fun, because honestly, like my childhood was mostly, trying to survive. Coming into this year, I was like, this is my senior year, and I was like, I'm gonna enjoy this. Like, I'm gonna really have fun, and that's how it's been.